Hello guys, this is Unami Patch here. I'm just doing some Sims gameplay. So, I've decided to make a Sims YouTube channel dedicated to mainly challenges and playthroughs, but I do also want to look into doing like news, reviews, anything basically to do with The Sims and The Sims universe. For this one it's just some gameplay I already pre-recorded yesterday. I just thought I'd introduce myself using this, have some gameplay footage going in. So see, I started doing the questions. I started doing the question bit. I'm thinking, I'll make a random character. In the end, I decided I wanted to make myself, so I carried on doing the questions, answering them as I would semi-normally. With this as well, it's again something new. This will probably be my first video that I upload, something I wanted to look at doing weekly. I've not done YouTube before, so this is quite new to me. If I feel a bit off, let me know in the comments below. Any other things that you'd like to know, just let me know. So with the starting character, he always comes up with like some little stuff for his story. So this one, he is unemployed. He has skills in DJ mixing, skill in mischief, and starting funds are standard. I did adjust that so he'd have higher standing funds because I wanted him to be able to have a nice house, which I'll show you the build in a few minutes. As I see, I was originally going to do a random sim. Now I decided to make myself. I was actually quite impressed with this, but I mean, I've got a lot of practice building myself in The Sims. I do tend to get bored and play new characters. As I was saying, I am looking at doing different things with my gameplay. So I'm wanting to look at doing challenges. Our main challenge that I've always enjoyed doing back when I was a Sims streamer, I used to love doing the Rags to Riches challenge, which start with nothing, build your way up. Fantastic challenge, and I really want to do that again for the YouTube. I do need to get the newest expansion, the University Living one. It's one I want to do one with. I've been watching another YouTuber doing his own version of Rags to Riches on there called Rags to Enrichment. His link will be down below. His name's James Austin, and definitely check him out. I'll check out the Sim Supply, which is one of the biggest things that I watch. So I started looking at what I wear. I wear a lot of checkered shirts, open with a t-shirt underneath. I've got my beard on there, pretty much as close to my haircut as you'll get. One thing I've probably bothered about is I couldn't find any boots styles that I wear, because I like to wear boots tucked in but slightly open, but that's nothing I can really help with. Kind of what I was doing from here. So it's just adjusting the body, making the build quite similar to my own. I've not really recorded any video for this because I didn't want to. I will probably be putting video in my future videos, because I think I'll probably be recording live video and audio as I'm playing. This whole recording thing and having me watch myself play is quite different for myself, and I also need to keep an eye on my levels and that I'm not going too loud because I forget this is a thing. So as I say, this is all new to me. It's quite interesting. With it as well, I will be doing a little bit of gameplay. I did make my character employed. I'm doing a lot of the currently doing the Doctor's Path. I've not really done that much. I decided to start the game in winter as well. Again, I don't generally play in the winter months. I usually disable them, just because I don't know, I'm not really a wintry person. I like my things to be bright and not white. I live in Yorkshire, so it's very wet and grey here, so it's not interesting. So I tried getting the gym stuff as close to the normal stuff I'd wear when I do go to the gym. So I wear a lot of shorts, vests. The trainer bits was interesting, but I do wear a lot of black when I'm at the gym, but I do have white trainers. So that was a fun one. Can't remember what I was doing here, just let me catch up. I like to do builds. I've done a few in the past on my streams. One of them I did the Dursley household from Harry Potter. That was an interesting one to build, because I always find this game really hard to build English houses. It's one I do enjoy doing, because a lot of English houses were built together. I currently live in one that's called a terraced house. For you Americans who don't know what it is where you've got a house attached to either side. Quite narrow, quite hard to do builds on. I have done a build on my own house in my streams as well. I will be putting links to my streams. If I don't really stream much at the moment, I've kind of tried to move away, doing different things. Yeah, so if you do have any recommendations, do let me know. I will also have my Twitter below, which will have everything that is needed to know, basically. Yeah, this is awkward for me because I think I should have sped this bit up when I was editing in before. I did speed up the build itself. I just didn't think this bit was as slow as it is. It's been a while since I've done video editing. I did study film at college for a while before I dropped out. Yeah, so my editing skills are a little bit rusty. It's something I'm hoping to pick up on in the future. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I do enjoy editing myself. I wouldn't ask anyone else to do it for me. It's something I enjoy doing. It's fun for me. So yeah, I've nearly finished doing my character. I didn't add anyone else just yet. That's again something I'll add in the future. I think I'm only going to add my own sim as my own to represent me. I'm not going to represent anyone else that I know. I think a lot of them are going to be joke characters. There'll be one that will be coming in probably in future streams, probably more of my challenge streams. One called Kevin Tuggles. He is a sim I always tend to make when I do challenges. If you follow my streams, you'll know who he is. If you don't follow my streams, you'll learn who he is. He's a character I basically make to go as weird as possible. It's just how it goes for me. So yeah, this is my sim. I just call him Unami Patch. It's my gamer name in everything. If you find Unami Patch, you'll find me. It's fun. So yeah, this is me. Start off in my winter. So yeah. So I did just skip to the build bit. I didn't see any point you guys checking everything else out. So I did. I just built like a nice house. Kept it as quick as I could, as simple as I could. So yeah, started building the upstairs here. Decided the bit that was left, I wanted to have just like a nice little balcony area. I did forget about the controls, so I just left it in box. But yeah, I thought like a nice little balcony for him to do barbecues, stuff like that. I think that would be quite nice for him. I didn't want him to have a massive garden. I wanted to have more space in the house for future sims being able to move in. Yeah, because I want this sim to be like a continuous story sim. So yeah, originally I was going to have one roof cover it all. I didn't like that idea in the end, so I decided why not just build two roofs built into one. I did mess around with it a little bit, see if I combine them into one big one, but again, it was too much hassle than it's worth. I didn't like the way it sheltered over the balcony was one roof, so I just kept it as two. So I'd not really played with winter that much, so I forgot that you can't really turn off the snow unless you actually turn off the blizzard settings itself, which I didn't. So I looked at different like times and everything, but yeah, I looked then in my options if turn blizzard off. It didn't automatically turn off me going back into the game, so I decided just to leave it as it is. See here, like off. Is it gone? No. So back in. Yeah. As I said, I don't really play winter months that much. I can't remember what I turned on there. I think it was just making sure that I can't die from the cold, because that would suck. So yeah, I just left it as that for now. So then I started just looking, doing the outside. So I thought, a bit of concrete at the bottom and then nice stone at the top to have like a nice little two-tone effect. I have just realised now that I did forget to do the roof bit, but I'll go back and do that in a future gameplay. So yeah, I thought it's nice little shuttered windows upstairs. Different points. I said before, just let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see any particular challenges. I'm not really picky. I like doing different things. I did once try doing an asylum challenge, but that one was a bit more complicated on The Sims 4 because the asylum challenge is very limited to what you can have. So there's only like a couple of places you can sleep, but there's a certain amount of places you can sit. But the problem with that is on Sims, this one was built for, I think it was The Sims 2, where you couldn't sleep in chairs. Well, this one you can, obviously. So yeah, at this point I was like, oh, I'm going to build a nice little bedroom, little bathroom, like division bit. And I realised there's not really enough space to have a couple of bedrooms, so I decided just to get rid of that, get rid of make a big corridor going through one big nice sitting area. And eventually I did delete that wall that made the little corridor. I am somehow still talking with my hands even though I'm not on a camera. So yeah, I saw these doors, I really liked them. They had a really nice little Nordic theme to them, so I decided it would be nice for the build. But then going outside, I thought I'd try something a bit more different. So yeah, so that's the layout of the house done. I've moved on to the outside doing the room. So I started first doing the kitchen. I didn't want to just have older style stuff. I wanted some more modern looking stuff on top of that. I really liked this oven for some reason. I thought it looked really nice. It's one from the Families pack, I believe. It's somebody to check up on properly. It's again, as like an idiot, I didn't record my audio at the same time. I actually forgot to turn my mic on, so I'm actually doing my audio as I do my editing. So yeah, nice little coffee machine, and then I put in my trash can and sink. So trash can, rubbish bin. I am from England. Yeah, so I do remember with The Sims, they always go to the most expensive sink to wash their pots. So I made sure the bathroom sink was a lot cheaper. So yeah, just shower, bath, just kept it nice and simple. I didn't see any point making it too hard for a bathroom. I did think about having a more expensive sink, but I thought, keep it again nice and cheap looking. Nice toilet, just keep that like modern style in an older looking building. So a nice little towel rack next to a sink, and then a mirror. Because if I do decide to work my acting career in this game, I'm not going to do it in real life because I have not really got the confidence in anything when it comes to that. So yeah, then I started working on the bedroom. I had to make it a little bit bigger for him because I didn't really make enough space to add the stuff I wanted. I did forget to move objects on. I actually forgot fully what the cheat was, as you can see here. I'm like, what is it? I couldn't bother to look it up, so I just left it as it is. I'll probably save that for future builds. I'm doing like build challenges where you can use a certain amount of space, as I've seen it done in the past. I was going to put a bedside table, but I couldn't fit it, so I just thought, screw it, left it as it is. Put a nice wall poster in there. Just to brighten up the room a little bit. Obviously some art. Oh, some art, that was it. So yeah, nice little thing to add a little bit of culture to the room. So next moved on to the living room. Again, it was, I don't know, I'd started doing the study area now. Felt like nice little sitting area just to sit and read a book. Something I'd like to have in real life with a little violin. I've never learned to play violin. I do want to learn to play violin, but I probably would kill my partner would probably kill me. So I thought, no, let's add a little fireplace. Just nice little feature for the living room. Probably end up burning my house down doing it, so I did put in a sprinkler system a bit later on. I did forget to do these things straight away, which you'll see when I put them in later. So yeah, just thought, just a little ornament, a little cat and dog to go on there. If you do end up hearing anything moving in my background, it is actually my cat being nosy. She doesn't like me locking the door. So yeah, I thought, nice TV, wall-mounted one. I didn't like these, I thought they were too big, so I was like a nice little size. I don't like massive TVs, I don't see the point in them. So yeah, I thought, at this point, I had a stereo, and I thought, actually, no, let's have an Alexa, the Sims version of the Alexa. While I was looking for the game station, because I like my Sims to be gamers. And then yeah, just add a couple of little ornaments. I did end up adding a globe as well. I just hit my hand on the table then. So yeah, moved on to the dining room. First I thought I was a bit too small for a room so big, and I realised I couldn't actually move the room around, so I thought I had a big table. Add some nice chairs going around it. I did realise I didn't actually like the chairs that I originally selected for the end, so I did ones with arms, because the head of the tables have to have arms, apparently. Yeah, so when I started looking at doing a bar, because my dream house in real life does have a bar, and then I decided to make the room just a little bit bigger, just to put a bar in there a bit easier. So yeah, when I started looking at the study, I didn't want an actual computer. I wanted somewhere where my sim could stream and could do YouTube videos. And I remembered washing and drying machine because laundry's on this set. So I'm only missing a few sets just because it's either in lack of interest of them or just not got around to buying them yet. I will probably be buying the next one soon, So I wanted the Streamlab thing. I think it just looks really cool. I remember as soon as I put it down, oh yeah, my own computer chairs is in the game, so I stuck that straight down there, except mine's better because it has a duck put inside it. So yeah, that was the stream room pretty much done. I couldn't think of any more hobby stuff, and I saw the globe, decided I want that in the living room next to a sofa, because everyone needs a globe bar, which you'll see my sim does actually use a couple of times, usually before work. In fact, one of his shifts he turned up with cherry brandy on the go. This guy is a doctor. So yeah, for nice little barbecue area. Barbecue bench. Looked at vehicles, and I looked at doing some ornaments for the outside. So yeah, post box got moved. I didn't really see much that I liked. As you can see, I'm scrolling through. I did really find these two little postings. I thought nice little addition to either side of the living room. And then I decided, no, a tree in the back garden. I didn't want that originally, but I thought it was a bit big on the side, like it. And I put a little tree in there, just nothing major. And then everyone's favourite thing, let's add a pool. So yeah, add some nice little lily pads. I wasn't going to make it more as a functioning pool, more as just like a pool to look at. I'll probably end up making it functioning as it goes along. And I started doing the floors, which were needed to do. So I decided just to have the same floor throughout the entire house, make it nice and easy for myself. So from there, just started then just doing the insides of the house. I realised at that point as well I didn't actually have a door for the back garden, so I put that in under the stairs. I thought it looked quite nice there. Then started doing the inside wallpaper. So the living room area, I decided to keep it old school, nice little funky area for the study, and just keep it nice and simple, some nice calm colours, nothing too extreme. At that point I did decide I don't like that wall anymore, so I decided bye-bye. And then just the bathroom, again some nice calm colours, and then that's when we started playing. So yeah, this is Unami Patch. Basically he is me. I decided to keep it on pause for a second because I didn't want him freezing to death, forgetting that I probably turned that off. You see as well, I kept my chat bar on, my cheat bar on, because I don't think I actually realised. So yeah, so I see he is doing the family skill. Is that the family skill? I can't remember what the word is, but yeah, he's wanting to have a nice family. So that's what I'm going to start doing. Just start building relationships with friends, make him a friendly guy. You see, he's watching TV. Just at this point, I'm just looking through everything. I can't remember fully what I was doing here. So yeah, at this point I remembered, oh yeah, he needs a job. Because you can't really play The Sims without him having a job. Regardless of cheats or anything like that, this job bit is what makes it fun, because that's when you have to start looking at needs. At this point I wanted to do one of the ones where from Get to Work. So I looked at... Originally I was thinking, I might do a scientist. Never done that one. I thought, no, I want him to be a doctor. I always wanted to be a doctor as a kid, so why not make him a doctor now? So yeah, doctor, boom. So I'll probably at some point make him a family. I'm thinking about adopting a teenager into the household. I'm just ready for when I do get the university pack. Just because I think it'd be nice. It'd be a nice little challenge to try raise a teenager. I want a teenager to be quite rebellious, so we'll see how that goes. So as you can see, he is now just scrolling through Facebook, I'm guessing, whatever the sim version of Facebook is. I do also have a Facebook page, speaking of Facebook, which will be linked down below as well. I probably don't really post more on there. I'm probably going to be getting it putting more on Twitter. Twitter's my go-to social media. Not a big fan of Facebook for that sort of thing. I think it's a lot harder because you have to basically be able to promote to people. So yeah, he ended up doing a lot of standing around. He was just looking at the globe. Yeah, it was a strange moment. I don't know what I was doing at this part. I think I was actually, my partner was playing on The Sims in the same room. And I think I was just chatting to her while he was just casually getting flirty with a globe. The Sims do, inanimate objects and all that. But at that point I was like, oh yeah, let's get him to have a drink from it. the most expensive drink there. So yeah, I've always wanted to have a drinks club in my own house, probably as goals, that over a bar. And that's what I thought I'd do lights, and I realised later on I actually didn't put any lights in the house apart from that tree. So I do come back a bit later. I put lights in, I put a thermostat in, and all that. I did full on forget to put lights in the house. So yeah, he's just drinking away. I start looking at when Winterfest is, because I've never actually done Winterfest in this game. I think I have seen a lot of it done. Looking at the week times, I always say it's 28 days per season. I like to spread it out a little bit. I like my Sims to, be able to enjoy the time while they can still live. Which, knowing my track record of Sims, is not long. I have once had Sims literally last a day in Sim World before they accidentally killed themselves, which is always fun. So yeah, I think at this point I was just waiting for the welcome party to turn up. There wasn't really much I could do. My Sim decided just to leave rubbish everywhere, which annoys me because I'd like to say it is not me in real life, but it is. I mean, I've already got an empty cup of coffee next to me right now, but that's because I was drinking coffee. So yeah, the welcome wagon then turned up. So came outside to greet them, invited them all in, mainly for the cake. It's the only reason I actually have the welcome wagon become my friends is for that cake. But also as well, as I said, I do want to build relationships with my Sims. I do want them to have these friendships. So yeah, I kind of kept him, talking, trying to keep positive moodlets, stuff like that, because I want him to go far. I do want this Sim to survive. I want him to get married, have a family, eventually. But I've got it set to as long as possible to have a bit more fun with it. I'll probably look at doing some mod stuff eventually as well. I think I do already have a mod installed for controlling animals, because I think I either don't have it activated as of yet, but I do have it installed, or it might not be installed anymore. Either way, I do want to play around with some mods. I have seen some very interesting ones in the past, which will then at that point probably get me demonetized, because that's when things get weird. So yeah, I'm looking at I'm building this community via Twitter mainly, but at this point as well, I'm kind of thinking like, why is everyone cold? Why is everyone wearing their outdoor gear? And I just forget. And when I start turning the fireplace off, because I'm like, oh shit, I might actually burn everyone. So with the whole swearing thing, I wouldn't say I'm fully family friendly. I will occasionally swear. I don't really want to use YouTube for making money. I'm doing this more as a hobby, so it doesn't really bother me either way. If you have a problem with swearing, just let me know below. I do try to keep it as minimal as possible. So yeah, I realised at that point, why am I wearing my outdoor clothes? So I get some food, and then I get changed, and then I'll probably change back in a bit. I can't fully remember what actually happens after this. I did only record this yesterday, but my memory is also very bad. I say yesterday as if in Wednesday, because this will probably be uploaded tomorrow after I've edited, finalised my editing, rendered it, all that stuff, which takes forever. So yeah, as I said before, if you do have any challenges for me, please comment below. Let me know on Twitter at Unami_patch, which will be always checked, always kept an eye on. I'm on Twitter whenever I'm not at work. So yeah, nothing else to say except enjoy the gameplay. I did originally have the sound for the gameplay, which is why I'm talking a lot more, because I can't remember why, but I think halfway through I remembered that I was recording, turned my mic, I wasn't recording, turned my mic on, then my partner came into the room and then started talking to me, so I turned my mic back off, and then I kind of left my mic on again, and yes, I had to basically remove all the game audio as well, because my recording software records them together, not separately, which I am going to look at doing in the future, recording them separate, which I more than likely will. I'll probably have the audio, my vocal audio, sorry about that, record through Audacity separately. with that as well, I do need to point out I do actually have a little bit of a natural stutter. I am fully aware of this, but it doesn't really bother me too much. It's something that happens more when I'm nervous. As I probably get started doing my videos more, I'll probably become less and less nervous and probably stutter less and less. So yeah, see, they're all just kind of like chilling. They've left the plates all over the floor, which is really annoying. I don't get why Sims are like that. You know, they're weird creatures, but yeah, we love them all the time. So yeah, I started going upstairs. I think one of the other Sims that were in the house started having a bath. I think it was this Sim I'm selecting now. I did decide I wanted to keep it positive, so I didn't have a go at him. I wanted to at least have these four in my friends thing. So I was like, oh yeah, he's got a toilet, so I'm going to click the sink, make him pee in the toilet, apparently. So yeah, start moving through. I think I ran to do 2 days of work while doing this. Obviously, so I need to let you know as well, my mic audio may not be great. I don't have the best mic in the world, but I will be looking at getting you one. My cat has just turned up as well, so she may get picked up while she shakes her head, causing her bell on her collar to shake. I'll probably eventually as well see if I can put my own, like my cat into this gameplay, just because my cat deserves love. My cat is beautiful. Who is currently sat behind me now, but yeah, she'll probably appear in when I'm like filming and stuff. I don't mind that because I do love my cat. I'm going to talk about my cat for a bit. Yes, there's not really much happening. So yeah, I've got a black cat called Beth. She is nearly 4. She's a rescue cat as well, and I love her to pieces. Me and my partner decided to adopt. Basically, me and my partner don't really have time for kids. We don't have time well, we're not allowed to get dogs or our landlord. We said we're allowed to have a cat. We wanted something just to be able to make us like more of like a little family. We've been together for a few years now, so. Well, see, at this point I realised I forgot about I realised, oh yeah, thermostats exist in this game. So I got that sorted, put in a fire alarm, Beth, and put in a sprinkler system because I've lost too many Sims to fire. I was same with my cat. She was a rescue cat. She was like abandoned by her old owners. I don't really want to get too much into her owner's life because it's not really my place to say. But yeah, she was left in the bathroom by herself. Pretty much feral. She hated humans. She never cuddles. And right now she's currently sat on my lap having a nice little fuss. She's a bit of a daddy's girl. So yeah, at this point it's like, why are you back in your outdoor clothes? I'm trying to think what else I remembered. Oh yeah, at this point I think I remembered lights maybe, or was that a bit later on? Oh, I think it was night time when I realised I hadn't put any lights on. Oh, and this also when I saw Bella Goth, one of the main Sim characters, like, oh Bella, come in, say hello, come home, it's cold. Yeah, it's like, let's make another friend. You can never have too many friends in this game. It is a game all about being social after all. I will probably make polls eventually, just getting him to have a partner. But right now I want to focus a lot on Unami Patch. I think he can be a bit more interesting, probably more interesting than I am in real life. I don't have much of an interest in life as it is, but I do try. If you would like to see any other like Sims related gameplay, or like say like Sims 3, 2, or the spin-offs, I've also got Sim City as well, which I don't really fancy playing much of because they're not great games. I'm not big on my city builders. Like I like city skylines, but I get bored of them very easy, very quickly. They don't really give you much content to work with, in my opinion. Or when they do release loads of content, at that point you can't say anything big because like, use this big thing that's free, and then it just kind of ruins your entire city's economy, and then you've got to slow it down. So this point as well I realised, like, what do I need to do for my aspirations? That's the word I was trying to remember earlier. So yeah, so like, oh, I need to do children things. So I thought, glam up my studio with kids posters. I've always been a bit of a nerd anyway, so I was like, oh, kids posters, that'll work. It turned out it didn't work, which you'll see soon. So to fix that, I do end up just putting a big ass expensive toy. So I didn't want to be stuck on the spend this level of the aspiration points, because it's kind of a bad level to be on for this current aspiration set. Because especially if you don't have kids at this point in the game, it's kind of just like waiting around. Like, ooh, let's get something big. Like, this point, it's like, oh, can I have a giant thing? It's like, no, okay, what we'll do is keep it small. I'll stick like superhero figure. No, I need another like 700 simoleon worth of this. I was like, I know, posters. So I thought, stick a load of posters down. Ones that would relate to my sort of style as well, so like nerd ones, film ones, music ones. Ones that would interest me. I've put a motivational poster in there as well. I don't know what it is because I don't speak Simish. I think as well, it'd be one thing I'd like to see in future Sims games is be able to like put posters on doors. I think that'd be quite an interesting thing to do, like as standard without having to do cheats. Obviously you can do it with cheats. I thought, a couple more up and then put on live mode. At that point I'm like, ooh, let's see. Oh, it didn't count. Which was probably my exact word. So I went, you know what, screw it, back into build mode. I keep calling it live mode and build mode. I know it's live mode. I actually only found out recently it's called live mode. No one's ever corrected me on it, so I left it as that. Fun fact. So yeah, let's put the most expensive toy. Let's take a castle. I was like, oh no, I don't want a castle. Which I immediately deleted anyway after. So back into live mode, back into build mode, milestone complete, boom, delete it. I wasted like 750 simoleons on that. So at that point, like, looking what else I need to do. So I need to become a parent is the next step. So at that point, I was like thinking like ahead, like what I'm gonna do in future. So I can't say if I'm gonna get a natural relationship with someone, going, get married, have kids that way, or maybe just adopt. It's you guys let me know what you think I should do in the comments below between getting naturally married or adopting. So I'm going to try to keep all my videos about this length as well. I think when it comes to Sims gameplay, there's very little you can do in the space of just like 20 minutes if you're just doing normal gameplay. I'm trying to edit out as little as possible, just in because something that I may not find interesting, like these two talking, other people might like to see in the Sims body language, especially people like into like the psychology and just gaming in general. At that point, I was like. Yes. So at that point I learned something about a fish. I was really confused about that. I didn't realise you could learn about fish off of The Sims. That's the first time it's come up. I thought, I'm going to have a look to see what clubs I can join. I decided I wasn't ready to join a club just yet. Let's keep it slow, keep it easy for myself. Obviously I do have to run a job on this sim as well. I don't know if I'm going to make him a partner or if I'm just going to add a partner, like just marry him off to someone in the game. I've started making food. I wasn't ready to do the grilled cheese aspiration yet. I think later on in the video you do see me actually making grilled cheeses, mainly to see if I can just at least unlock it. I'm not ready to run it yet. I unlocked it pretty much on every single stream I've done because I love grilled cheese in real life. Sue me. Cheese toasters and they're amazing. Just melted cheese inside a sandwich. Yes. To that point I realised, oh crap, I have not put in any light. So I just put one simple set, stuck it in every single room possible. I realised, oh yeah, I need to put it in. So just the same set in every room. It just made life so much easier. I decided to let's add something nice on the doors. It's like, oh, we can add a light. For some reason, I could stick a light in the sky without there actually being a roof there on that. So no, I want it to be a bit nicer. So I decided to stick it on the walls. I stuck one there, like one on the next to the door. And I realised, oh, I've not really done any others on the outside. So I stuck one one on each door. And the big doors, I stuck one on either side. It did end up overlapping with the window, but I didn't really mind with that. I still think it looked nice. At that point I also realised just realised now I also left someone outside in the cold. That person was also knocking on the door. I wasn't paying attention to him. Oh well, I turned someone down at the door. So Bella actually vanished as soon as I finished cooking. He then got a fruitcake instead for food. and then threw away even. You'll watch. He'll then throw away the food because I told him to by accident. Because I'm an idiot. I was going to tell him to put it in the fridge. They stand there for a bit. Goes to play some games. I'm going to probably start running these on double time as well. I generally like playing in single time. Not when Bella leaves. I generally like playing in single time just because you tend to miss stuff if you play in double speed. You definitely miss stuff if you play triple speed. So I really only play triple speed when I'm hurrying things along. Like when he's asleep, I'll always have in triple speed. Obviously, when I'm doing my builds, I'm going to be speeding the entire playthrough with that because that can take a few hours if done properly. At that point, yeah, it's like, okay, time to go to bed. I do then wake him up in the middle of the night to do something. I can't remember what. Oh yeah, do his laundry. Because for some reason, like as soon as I decided to make him do the laundry, he decided, no, you know what? I'll just go take it now and then not go back to bed. I'm going to eat some more fruitcake. He sounds so much like me, it's unreal. So yeah, at that point, yeah, fruitcake away. I went to click put fruitcake away and said I put clean up. I realised afterwards and I couldn't cancel it. I was like, okay, that was a waste of the 27 simoleons or whatever it was that it cost. I do keep hitting my hand on the table. So at that point, I'm like, why are you staring at your poster? You should be in bed. You have work in the morning. Go to sleep. He never rushed it about it. So in bed, fast asleep. I'm going to keep an eye on what time he is to go work. Oh crap, he has work soon. So yeah, wake him up, get him ready to go to work, make sure all the other needs are full. Like, yeah, quick shower. Because you don't want a smelly doctor. I don't know about you, but when I go to the doctors, I don't like my doctor to smell. So it's probably like triple speed, just because I want to get things done, get him ready to go to his first day of work. It's a quick something to eat. I can't remember what I made. I think it was like a ham sandwich. Because ham sandwich for breakfast is so healthy. So yeah, food. Start this on. Eat sandwich while you wash. You wash for some strange reason. Quickly use the toilet. And I think I managed to just squeeze in enough time just to go to the bathroom. I mean, I think he starts cleaning up. I can't fully remember. So yeah, starts cleaning. Bathroom. In this point I'm on triple speed, just go on, make sure he gets things done. Yeah, there we go, and then it was time to go to work. So, first day at work, he is, let's say he's a doctor, he's basically just going to spend a nice day just helping patients. I don't think he actually helps a single patient in this. I think he just gives them food, a bit like what I'd do. I think when I'm actually doing my videos in the future as well, I may just make sure that they're all on double speed in sim time. So, but yeah, I started working for the objectives. So like greeting my co-workers, grabbing a coffee, just the general stuff. And then I realised that I've actually brought my empty plates with me to work. I was actually wondering where they came from. I've just found it now while editing. Yay! So yeah, for some reason I had my empty cups and plates with me. I decided to take them to work with him. Awesome, Unami. Awesome. So yeah, I think at that point, like, yeah, let's go make coffee. Let's just have a nice day at work. Let's try to get to gold. So then that way he can just get ready to be promoted. Actually, I want him to be promoted. I don't think I've actually ever done a full thing before. Yeah, it's like I've never actually done a full career path. I always get bored of starting going to other career paths. It's always quite an interesting one to do. So yeah, it's with that. I don't know where he's actually gone at this point. I think he was just chatting to his co-workers while he was like, I'm like, why the hell are you not making coffee? You are me. You love coffee. Coffee is friend, especially when doing this. I've already had to have one coffee today. Well, tonight, because I'm currently filming straight after I finished work. I don't know why I didn't actually just give him the same job that I do in real life, because that job is actually on here. I work in business, so I don't know why I didn't do it. I think I just wanted a job which was a bit more interactive and less to do at home. I don't fully remember. So yeah, start having a real coffee, carried on talking with co-workers, because this guy has no actual work ethic. I mean, why would you? So at that point I was like, oh yeah, I should really greet some of my patients. Let's start doing some actual work, looking after people. Because this hospital is definitely nothing like Scrubs. One, there's not enough doctors. There's literally one doctor in the entire hospital, which I think is quite bizarre. I mean, 2 interns. So yeah, so he's just chatting away with his patients, drinking his coffee. I think early gameplay for these sort of things are quite difficult to go through. So I can't remember even where he went to after this. So yeah, he's just doing his normal first day at work, greeting people. I think I was a celebrity. Some reason it wouldn't let me just normally greet her, which I wanted to do, just to greet her. I'm like, oh, I'll just hop on to one of the other patients instead. I did kind of realise, oh yeah, I've got to actually start building up my score. I did forget about the score. So yeah, just chatting away, like, hi, how are you? I'm your intern. I'm not even a real doctor yet. Yes, how are you? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I'm going to go back to coffee, and I'm going to go work on the computer, because apparently he has nothing better to do. As I go along with the series as well, or just the channel itself, I'll be looking at like different ways I can edit, different equipment I can use. I'll be obviously filming myself eventually as well. I do have an actual decent camera for that, but I just didn't do it when I was doing this, because my partner was in the same room. She doesn't really like being on cameras that much, so I have to respect that boundary. We do share an office, which makes it a bit harder for that sort of thing, but I fully respect it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be a good partner. So yeah, I can't fully remember what I did from this point. I think I was just like casually just chatting to people, just trying to build up the score. So I'm watching it like the playback via my editing software, just so I can keep up to speed and stuff. So I think in the future I will be recording the audio separately. Yeah, I think I'll definitely need to start doing that. I don't even know why I didn't even do it this time. It's going to be a bit harder when I'm doing my house builds, but obviously they'll be in a faster speed, and I'm actually doing more at the same time instead of waiting for my sim to do stuff. If you also think maybe I should need to start editing a bit more on the actual things, just let me know. I will take every bit of advice I can. So it's the first time I've really done YouTube ever, actually, I think. I've not edited properly in years. I've not really done any media stuff apart from streaming in years. But it will be something I will work on as future videos go. Obviously I will take all tips as much as I can. Other things, like I'm not even going to react to hate messages. I'm just going to ignore them completely. I just think you just don't stock up to the trolls. Don't want to do anything. So I try to keep like everything quite positive. I've always believed in that positivity creates a strong message. I'm a very open person in the fact of my mental health. I'm very open in the fact I support mental health charities. I've done charity events streams in the past where I had I think it was 60% of my donations went towards it while I built Lego. That was quite a fun one. We raised, off the top of my head, about £40. Not bad, saying I've never been a big streamer. I'm still a small streamer back when I was doing that. So yeah, first day at work went well. He's now back at home. He's now going to just spend the day just getting his moodlets up. We do end up building some snow, stretching out while it's nice and cold. It's not a smart thing to do. So yeah, I can't fully remember. Yeah, so he started going to bed. I was like, Okay, I let him catch up on his sleep. But then I realised it's going to mess up his sleeping pattern, so I don't let him sleep the full night. He just lays on bed and has a quick power nap. I'll leave him just to do that for a bit. Someone asked me to go to a thing, but I didn't really decide to go. Decided, no, nice toilet break. Let's get some other stuff going. Get a message off Bella. I said, no, I'm not ready to go out. I need to get his moodlet sorted. Then let's just have a grilled cheese, because grilled cheeses. So he is actually a glutton as well. So he does need to eat a lot. I did forget about that bit of him. I didn't really remember what his perks were. I still don't know. I know he's glutton and a bro. I can't remember the other one. Yeah, I didn't really think that bit through when I was looking through. I just forgot everything. Vlad turns up, as always, because of vampires. What I tend to do then is I make rooms which he's not able to get into, which makes it a little bit easier for myself, because I don't want him to turn into a vampire, but I like the vampire packs being on. I do also like being able to meet the vampires in case I do halfway through think, you know what, vampire is for me. I decided easiest way, turn my bedroom into a no vampire zone, so the only people who can go in is the household. I did think, I do eventually want to add people to the home, so I had unlocked the door for a household. I didn't really think at this point that I was going to get any maids or butlers or anything. I'm not really that ready to be looking to doing that. I mean, I don't have a big household yet. I do want to see how big I can make this household. Maybe even get bigger houses, look at some houses that other people have built, and add them into the game, probably in I can't remember what it's called, Newbridge. Add some houses into there, add some pre-built sims, stuff like that, stuff that I can, play around with, have some fun with. So I realised this room needs music. That way it's going to be easier to bring it, because I decided to see his phone was down, so I put some music on, bring it up. The vampire dude turns up. I'll get ready to get him to go away, and he just goes away anyway. I started noticing. So I was thinking, is there any way I can put garlic on a lot? Because I've actually got it so all the items are unlocked, mainly due to not having. I didn't want to be restricted to having to have certain things ready. So I thought the only thing is garlic, a garlic mirror. Nah, not worth it. Don't know why I pressed escape there. I think I've just pressed the wrong button. So yeah, go back onto my sim. Let's notice these mounts of snow. So what can I do? So I decided to go build a snowman. I think at this time as well I was singing, do you wanna build a snowman? Come on and let's go and play. And I hated myself immediately because I do not like Frozen. It's never been one for me. I'm a massive Disney fan. Just Frozen isn't me. I thought I'd name this guy then Larry. Because, screw snow puns. I've done for a nice little thing just to have a little snowman in the backyard. I can't remember what he started doing here. I think he was just... he started dancing. Just randomly breaking out in dance, probably to me singing while I'm playing this. I do tend to break out in random song a lot. I do like to sing. I'm an alright singer. Probably not great. Probably sing out of tune, not realising sometimes, but I don't care. I'm not a practiced singer, but I am a good singer, if you get what I mean. I'm not really good with pitch, measuring my pitch and stuff. So another day at work. Again. So back to the hospital. This time I decided I wanted to spend a bit more time with my patients, helping my patients. So I went, first things first, what every doctor should do when they get to the hospital is go to the toilet and wash their hands. Because why didn't I do that on the first day? Because I didn't actually deal with any patients. Back to first things first, talk about my doctor to the other staff, ask about the day, see how things are going, the usual thing like that, probably, and a little bit of complain about work. There's a few patients in, different patients from before. I did also then start looking at other things. I did have a lot more different tasks, including get food, make beds. I did then have one patient I admitted to a bed and decided to go sit on a bed that wasn't actually made, which was a bit annoying because I've just found him just stood randomly stood in the bit where the child is. I'm like, no, go to your bed. This is not appropriate. So yes, so sadly not doing the usual stuff from last time. Realised well I just need to go to the bathroom, the toilet, grab a coffee because, yeah, apparently. Just need to talk to him as well. I can't remember why. I think it was like discuss work or complain about work. Yeah, complain about work. So yeah, it's come to the end of the video. Like all YouTubers do, please remember to like and subscribe to this video. It really helps me out, especially when I'm just starting out as well. Please leave comments on what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see more of. What challenges you want me to see is a very important one. I will definitely be doing my Rags to Riches. Probably start filming that tomorrow while I'm uploading this. So Rags to Riches is always my favourite one. It's interesting how well you can do and how quickly you can do it. What other ones? Silent 1, I want to try that again. I might have to install Sims 2 or Sims 3 for that one. I'm not sure how well they'll work on this computer though. Yeah, I also want to do like a minimum build one where you only have a certain amount of simoleons and you've got to build a house, a fully functioning house with that. That'll be quite fun. And like some actual challenges like what you want me to see me build in The Sims. Yeah, that'll be quite an interesting one to do as well. So yeah, at this point, it's like, oh yeah, I need to start making beds. So I tell my Sims to start making beds. Then this guy kind of like goes to this bed to go sit on it. It's like, no, I need to make that. So then I can't make any more beds. So I start having to look at doing other stuff. So like, oh, let's get some food. Food is always good. Food makes my Sim happy. Food makes Andy happy. So yeah, like I don't even know what I can do here because like the only unmade bed that was left was the one that for some reason my Sim decided, no, you live here now. So yeah, I mean, I start seeing someone just casually just practicing in the mirror. I just kind of chose to ignore that when I was playing. I think in the future I'm going to look at other stuff as well. I realised I was running out of time. So I decided to add an extra couple of hours onto the game, onto the day of work. And just because I wanted to get that gold for all 3 days and get my gold for this promotion. Yes, I could just kept pushing through. So like, okay, get a couple more hours. Apologies for the stuttering again, guys. Can be a bit annoying. It's great when I'm at work as well. My colleagues like to laugh at me about it. I like to laugh about it. I don't take myself too seriously. Life's too short for that. So yeah, just kept moving my Sim through, just pushing him through to get these last little bits of day XP. I'm going to call it. I don't even know what to even call it. It's basically an XP bar. So yeah, then I got my gold. So I'll just leave my Sim to do what he wants for the last few hours. Get him through his day. I'm probably going to repeat to myself soon because I'm coming to the end of the video now, which I'm sure most of you are so happy about. So yes, end of the day, starts mopping up, starts cleaning some stuff up. I don't even want to know what he's cleaning up in a lab. It's probably not nice. It is a lab after all. Yeah. So at the end of this work day, I did actually decide to call it a day. So yeah, he got promoted, level 2. Woo! So yeah, with that, guys, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. First and foremost, like and subscribe, just to help myself out, help the channel out, and also don't forget to press that bell icon. Get notified when I'm going to be uploading videos. I will try to upload every Friday, if not more, if I can. I can't remember what my Sim started doing. I think he started making another snowman. So yeah, what is he doing? oh yeah, he's making another snowman. So yeah, as I said, please don't forget to comment below and tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. Explain to me why my Sim started randomly shoveling snow. I even made him finish his snowman because I wasn't happy with the unfinished job before I finished. Yeah, once this why I can't remember. I think it was a punk snowman. I quite liked it, so I called him Fred, because Fred is a very punk name. So yes, again, thank you all guys for checking it out. It really, really is appreciated. So it's my first ever YouTube video, so yay. I'm doing a weird dance thing with my hands. I have no idea why. Any questions, any comments, please feel free to comment below. And with that guys, I hope you all have a fantastic day. Unami Patch will be back next week. He will be probably doing more of his job. I'm probably going to not have it go as long. I'm probably going to record my audio as I play to make it a bit more easier to comment with him. So yeah, again guys, thank you all for watching and see you next time. Bye!